Everything's good. I made a bunch of new saves. Actually grab my controller here. So I have like all of these back here. We're trying to practice 0 to 5 BC speedrunning. But I'm trying to run out of save slots. I almost feel like I need a way to just mod in some extra save slots. I don't know if that's possible or not. Or just buy another version of Dead Cells, like on another account. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Let's make sure we're on the right preset. Definitely not. Oh yeah, the last build. The pure slow. That was definitely something that I have not utilized ever. But it was kind of cool to see. Alright. So let's paint the picture for chat a little bit. Yo, Maximus, I have 44 million V-Bucks. What should you spend it on? I mean, now you can do a lot of things. Because you could even do exclamation point draft. And like add in a bunch of games into draft if you want. V problems / fix for Ashla Ascent taking ages to start up. Mine did not take ages to start up, but I was having FPS issues. I'm running it off of a solid state drive, if that matters at all. Almost all of my games I took off my hard drive, and now I have a separate solid state. Alright, let's paint the picture for chat. Viewer build 10 something. We're in the hundreds, triple digits of viewers out there. This one is courtesy of Marcus. It is Fire Blast, which is not something that comes across the desk very often. Bloodthirsty Shields. This might be a Brutality run. 103, it's a fever. But you don't have to go to the hospital yet, right? What's the number? I think there's a magic number that they say this is the hospital number when it comes to fevers. Serenade and Wave of Denial. Now, interestingly enough, this is supposed to be a search for a legendary Serenade. But for those who don't know, custom mode now allows you to automatically set all items are legendary, which we will be turning on. The viewer out there might be saying, V, I didn't know you had that. I didn't know that's like the secret menu. Getting the legendaries for basically every item? I didn't know you could do that. Well, today is the day that we unlock the secret menu just for you, viewer. We're also, because we've been doing this in the past, we've been sort of toying with best legendaries, and we will use this as an example. I think this might crash my game. Yeah. Without fail, when you try to do the V.Me skin and then try to swap skins, it breaks. We're getting it back up. Shout outs to all my modders out there. If you're a modder in the chat, definitely let me know. I wish there was like a easy button program out there that had a mod menu, and then I could just make like any kind of adjustments on the fly. Increase all the monster HP. Decrease the player's damage. Reduce the number of items that drop. I have a lot of ideas of what I would want a mod to be. But I need the tech. I need the access. I don't have the access. Yo, Joker, how am I doing? I'm actually doing really well. Cracked open my very first #ad Canada Dry blackberry ginger ale. Second ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. Now, I was under the impression that Canada Dry ginger ale was all natural. Apparently that's not the case. I didn't know that. Alright. A lot of stars. Okay. So let's show people what's going on here. There's a couple of different legendaries here. There's Fire Blast, generates a shield when used. You can't spam it and get permanent 24-hour invisibility, but it's enough for you to like get protected from a single hit. So this right here, it's enough to actually protect you from the bullet, which is like kind of cool, kind of poggy, just to say that. Bloodthirsty Shield applies 2 stacks of damage instead of just the 1. So when I parry this Rat Gamer, you see double bleed. It's just outside of range. But you can see that every parry, it's basically the benefit of 2 parries and the AoE around you. And on bosses, it's just as good. Look at that, 2 bleed. Next up, Wave of Denial. Covers the ground with oil that burns. You walk up to an enemy, boom. Instant burning oilification. You're utilizing the Fire Blast. Instant crits. Don't need to carry around a spread oil item. You have it every 5 seconds. On Wave of Denial, not bad, not bad. Catching up to chat a little bit. Is it me or is Dead Cells becoming a bit faster? It might just be that we're getting faster. We're getting a little better at getting through the game. They need it sweet, they need it cheap, they need it now. That's high fructose corn syrup. But is that necessary in a blackberry ginger ale? Does it need sugar at all? How do you get every blueprint? You kind of just have to go for it. But if you don't have... Oh, see, I didn't have to dodge roll. I could have held down the button with the correct timing and been fine. Oh, we might need to change colors. Yo, Marcus, if you're out there, do you have a color for us? Do you want the brutality to be anything besides what it is right now? The last one, Serenade. Serenade has possibly one of the best, which is last indefinitely. Neon blue. You're gonna have to let me know if this is neon blue or not. So what I would say is a neon blue. Blue? Bright? Neon? No, because that's like pastel if you go down. Maybe it's just this. Blutality? I think Blutality is a cursed color. So yeah, Serenade. Last indefinitely. Literally 2 letters. Well, 2 words. What more do you need to see? What more do you need to know? It doesn't end. It doesn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records, we get down. When you put it in hand, it actually doesn't do anything. So that might be a little bit of an indicator to you, the gamer. Perhaps it is best left out to do its own business. You don't interrupt it. You just let it fly, but we might have some tech a little later that involves maybe double the Serenades. Actually, there's another Serenade right there. Okay, fine. Is there a faster way to get blueprints? Or do you just take the extractor every run? So... hang on, how do I do this? I don't think I can. Yeah, it automatically destroys it. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say that we can maybe have infinite strats going. It's not possible. Yeah, so you do have to just play the game. Like, the Hunter's Grenade is the only thing that simply makes stuff happen. The best thing you could do if you want to speed it up, you could technically run to the biome that you want, get your blueprint, toss it in, then restart. As soon as you toss that blueprint in to the collector, it's automatically logged. Like, you could Alt F4 after turning stuff in. And that might be the secret. Nice try. I just realized I did that while cursed. And I definitely could have died if that didn't work the way I thought it would. But it's definitely kind of cool that you can just pump the trigger, I guess you can say. And block a shot. See what this is. It would be smart to go to Fatal Falls on a normal playthrough after 3.0 update just to get legendaries. You do lose out on a little bit of stats. This spreads oil. Now that we like really need the oily serenade, but at least gives us an option. But yeah, you, I believe, lose out on a little bit of stats going for the legendary. And by stats, I mean like you just won't be as decked out on your main stat as normal. You would probably get more dual scrolls and less power scrolls. But you're right, like it's a really, really good time to go into Fractured Shrine. More than ever before. All right, let's go to Toxic for sure. Trying to figure out what mutations I want to run. Does anyone in chat have a good idea for mutation in this setup? So we have Frost Blast. We have Fire Blast, which is range, but we're playing Brutality. We have Serenade, which doesn't really need cooldown reduction because the Serenade's never gonna go away. What do? We could do Fake Tactics. That's an option. Good to know, didn't know about less stats. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a toss-up. Like, and it's only single scroll counts. It's not really that much. But you don't know what that legendary is gonna be. Could be an Ice Grenade. Could be a legendary shield, even though some of the legendary shields are really good. I'm actually working on a legendary tier list right now. You always check Arboretum entrance before leaving. Rifts can appear there, Marcus. Don't tell me that now. Crap. I didn't know. I kind of want to do Velocity. Weirdly enough, I've been in like a real itch to do Velocity more often. Does Serenade work with Plan? Scheme? Yes, it did in the past. And it was basically left to be legal because spamming the button to get Scheme, like even if you do it every 1 second, it's a little awkward sometimes. Because sometimes you just want to play normally. We'll take that. And like every time you do that swap, I don't want to say it's a DPS loss, but it definitely feels weird, right? Oh, thank you, Serenade. I have no idea what's doing the damage. Is it me with the Fire Blast, or is it Serenade? Or is it the Wave of Denial? Maybe it's the shield. I think this is a amulet? Yeah. This is a no mercy for sure. You might be right. This might be a no brutality mutations brutality build. Nice try, nice try. Rat gamers at it again. Rats rejoice. See how everything down here has oil on it because of wave denial? It's so nice. And we're so fast. Wait. What in the world? Why does it need all this space? That's excessive. Like, you could definitely put someone in there and charge them rent. No one needs that much space. Serenade being toxic. So satisfying seeing someone sweep a biome. Are oddly satisfying. That's a killing deck. Killing deck does bleed. Oh my god. I didn't press any buttons, my bad. So if you think about it, you're throwing out a bunch of cards. You recall all the cards and there's multiple cards there. You might think, oh snap, it would be really cool if every one of those cards bleeds the enemy and you get an instant pimple popper. But it actually does not do that. At best, you might get 2 stacks if the cards are staggered. Like if you pull cards from everywhere. The first card will add bleed and the last card will do bleed. Because there's like an internal cooldown there. Really interesting to think about. Or it might not be interesting to think about. You might be saying, V, I actually just want big number. I thought I could kill it in time. Ooh, that was a late parry. Give me the big numbers, V. Whatever you do, I want swole, thick numbers on the screen. And like, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can hook you all up. Thank you, Serenade. Killer of bats. Panchaku with bleed and no cooldown. I wouldn't be surprised if that could be modded too. Like remove all internal cooldowns. For example, even Instincto, when you get the cooldown reduction on crits, like it doesn't do it on every single Fire Blast crit. It's like every other. But if you mod it some kind of way, you'll probably be sick. Disgusting. Yo, Cad, good to see you. Poisons the enemy blocked by the parry. I think that can get doubled. We're gonna have to give it a try. I need a target. Give me a target. I thought this was starter weapon run. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, I had to review the build list. I didn't realize that this one was before that. So we're going to be doing starter weapon either this Saturday or Monday. Yeah, I'm never gonna see this poison. I don't even know why I'm trying. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that. I swear I'm like not in range of this thing. Starter weapon would be interesting. I'm currently trying to figure out how to make it as fun as possible for the viewer. I have some ideas. Because, for example, if I were to just say open wounds, lacerating aura with killer instinct, is it really a starter weapon run if I have that kind of stuff? I don't know. So I feel like, again, I gotta give it the secret menu. Someone was asking in chat earlier, do secret menus really exist in restaurants? People say animal style. Do they really know if that's a real thing? If I say yes, then maybe it's not a secret menu. All I'm saying is that I'm giving out a little bit of extra just for the viewers. Pádhraic H Hokuto with this could be amazing. Wonder where the infected food is. So I actually have everything turned off. Except for Fire Blast. So far we saw Killer Deck. It's like maybe it's possible to get lucky. I assume it's not. I kind of want to put the shield in the backpack. Take out the Wave of Denial. And see about double the Serenades. But we might need the viewer's blessing on that one. Wave of Denial is really good. But what if you had 24-hour permanent Serenade? Legendary Serenade never runs out. That's exactly right, Ender. That's why we're running it. Marcus giving us the blessing. Thank you, Marcus. Now in biomes... Wait, that's burning oil damage on that? That's funny. So if I do this, and then that... So we'll always have this Serenade available, and then the other one should come out on its own. Now it doesn't have to be double Legendary Serenade. You can have one regular Serenade and one Legendary. All you need to do is find the first Legendary, and then you're chilling. Okay. That's good. I guess we'll never use Scheme because I'm not ever going to press the R2 button. So we'll do one of these. At least for now. Yeah, it's good to be back looking for busted stuff. Recently, we just finished Cult of the Lamb. And even though I do feel like I get some busted stuff in that game, I haven't really been playing any other games besides Dead Cells that has like busted build hunter to it. What I mean by that is like the game is kind of designed where you win because you can't lose. And I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. Nice try. Oh, why is it a bird? Yo, we gotta try out the tech. Oh god. We're fine, we're fine. Wait. Oh, okay. I don't have to press R2. It's always there. Why is it a bird? Why is it always a bird? Okay. Now, this is a very important test coming up. We need to see what's possible with Fire Blast versus birds. This is the ultimate test of how busted your item is. As soon as I find a bird. You might be saying, V, never ever test anything on birds. You're gonna need this. There's gonna be one cold Saturday afternoon in the winter where you're gonna think about what you're about to see on this bird coming up. Okay, so here's the bird. We blocked the first hit. Ah, is there an internal cooldown? There is. So this is me spamming. I mean, it's kind of hard to spam anyway. You have to time it. I guess that's the best right there. It's pretty solid. So I guess there's a world where you can kind of die. I thought it was gonna stop. I thought the bubble was supposed to make it not go for you anymore. What would you like to add for a roguelike game? Do you mean... Hang on. Do you mean for roguelike draft? There I go again. Legendary Cleaver. Also very good. A game that I would want to add to draft. I'm such a sucker for One Step from Eden, it's not even funny. I guess that's what I would do. But I have to figure out how... Well, it has chat integration to it. Maybe that's how you make it fun. Just do chat integrated One Step. Double damage. Critical hits. Bonus while you're full. I like it. I like it. Ah. Can you do a no jump, no dodge challenge on Hand the King with Fire Blast specifically? Dodge roll is banned. We can only use the bubble on Fire Blast. So like even then, do I have to do the dodge roll? Maybe not. But it's instinct. Like, I can't not press circle. It's so hard. Okay, so that's because we did all that testing and deleted my HP bar. That has nothing to do with the build's power. We were sitting there eating attacks, not using the health pot because I wanted to see the full potential. Has nothing to do with the build, I promise. Yo, Nano Tyrannus, thank you for that raid. I gotta fix my shout-out thing. Yeah, no, I know you all are doing some Dead Cells today. Fresh save followed by 0 to 5, I believe. Definitely let us know how that went and how your day's going. Alright, let's get back in there. Pretend nothing happened. There were some unknown unknowns just then. Like, how would I know that tanking attacks and losing most of my HP means I could lose? You PB'd 0 to 5 by 5 minutes. That's a huge number. Yo, congratulations. Can we get an exclamation point EZ in the chat for Nano? That's a huge accomplishment. Oh my god, the bubble. I'm gonna get baited. every bubble is a chance to lose in Dead Cells. You could almost want it to be like a little longer duration. That's got to be busted, right? Thank you, game. I got legendary E whip early in 5VC. And then got quadruple the damage. Oh my god, that's a blessed run. Any run that has quadruple damage is blessed. For those wondering what I'm doing right now, we're doing a viewer build. We had a good buddy in the chat submit a Fire Blast Serenade run with a new legendary Serenade. Serenade does not go away when it's legendary. It doesn't even have a countdown on it. There is no countdown on that Serenade whatsoever. Which I think is pretty incredible. Nice try. Fire Blast is giving us a bubble. That's better. And then the shield is gone. Well, it's gonna go into my backpack. Oh god. Oh, we don't have the oil. All right, fair, fair. We'll go back to Toxic. We'll just do a full run back. Did anyone play anything good this weekend? So today's Monday. That means you had all of Sunday to play something after the Saturday stream. You could have been playing Destiny 2. You could have been on FF14 doing the new raid content that I think dropped. Oh my god. You could be out there trying to get a world first in Destiny 2, assuming that hasn't already been done. As much as I like raid world races, I feel like it's not quite for me. I like watching the progression. I like people figuring out what it takes to get the win. But I'm usually, and famous last words, I'm usually all set watching like the world first portion. Jeez. I feel like there's a little bit of a spoilericity in there. It's like you hop in and you might see the cutscenes of the fight. Think about the final boss of Dead Cells or something like that. It's like I'm spamming the final boss of Dead Cells without worrying about the story or anything like that. You gotta get world first. I went and got an old school Metroid Prime on the GameCube. Was that expensive? Like, does a boxed copy of Metroid Prime run you a solid like $100? I think I saw someone post on Twitter. They had a copy of Super Mario Sunshine, and I think they wanted like $200 for it, but the box was open. Yo, Dashi, welcome, welcome. My shout out button's broken, unfortunately, but I am happy you could tune in today. Probably better off with my shield out until a boss. But yeah, definitely let us know what you were doing, Dashi. What game you were playing. What game you were popping off in. Or if the game popped off, you know what? That's fair too. Yeah, I give the game its comeuppance sometimes. Oh god. I saw that Serenade coming up. I thought it was an enemy. Wait, double Serenade? It's kind of sick looking. Almost makes me want to go triple Serenade, but that can't be fair. Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Am I correct that Pokemon Black... Oh my god, I tried to parry. Pokemon Black and White are the hard... Oh, there was a freaking thing right here. This is always a first aid kit. Oh my god, that's why you don't use the health pot. Just go next and die. Surely the first spot's there. Copium moment. Yeah, I've always heard that Pokemon Black and White are the hardest of the Pokemon games. People say Pokemon is a children's game. But when you have, I think that's N, is one of the characters in it. It's a next level game. I finished Telltale Games, The Walking Dead. Isn't there like 6 of those? I didn't know you could finish them. We'll take that. I've never played a Telltale Games game. I think there's a Batman one too. I know they're all award-winning, critically acclaimed games. But for some reason, it never came across the desk. 4 seasons with 4 to 5 episodes. Interesting that they count them as seasons. That's kind of cool. And Dragon. Oops. Nice to meet you. Just came from YouTube. Yo, happy to have you here in Dragon. Can we get some highs in the chat for the one and only in Dragon? Dang, maybe I should disable my dodge roll. That'll force me to use this bubble. And there's another one. I actually trolled myself. Ice bubble. Okay, the pump action bubble, I think we're starting to figure it out. Still really dangerous, but you know what? For every bubble I get, an angel gets its wings. Is this normal Dead Cells? So I will say it is not modded. I know you see that. Ignore that. There's nothing there. It is custom mode, so technically we have a lot of items turned off and legendaries only. And that is certainly not normal. Outside of that, like, we're kind of using this as an example of making a busted build. Kind of like the wide spectrum version of finding a Serenade while legendary, and you also happen to find the Fire Blast. The Fire Blast doesn't even need to be legendary. Really, the star of the show here is Serenade. Also, doesn't have to be double Serenade. It can be just a single. God. I think I'm getting recovery. Do I have a favorite weapon in Dead Cells? I really like to say Tentacle. And I'm hoping that's not Troll. But there's something about Tentacle's gameplay that's really fun to me. It just doesn't necessarily have the win rate that I need. I can't be taking L's in Dead Cells. I can't let my family starve. Can't catch me dancing with the stars. We need to get dubs. Buying Sagittarius in Astral Ascent. That's a tier S boss. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Wait, which one's which? There we go. The one thing about rocking double Serenade is trying to figure out where does which one go. Yo, Shen, took you about 3 days, finished 2 BC, 2 weeks on 1 BC. Today you beat 2 BC, hope you'll get through 3 BC like 2. Yo, can we get an exclamation point EZ in the chat for a Shen as well? I'm rooting for you, buddy. I'm rooting for you. I think you'll like 3 BC. It's hard for a new reason, which makes it kind of cool. Like 4 BC is a beast for sure, but there's something about 3 BC that's legit. Not that the other difficulties are not legit. And I don't want to spoil it, but once you get into 3, you'll never want to go back. Okay. Do I need that shot? Probably not. So I'm just gonna get the food so I can go to 100%. And then we'll peace out. And we'll grab recovery so I don't screw myself like I did before. Interesting that that shop has the door behind it. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. You only lost in 2 BC because of caverns. That there was ever a place to lose, I would say that is a place. Absolutely. Took you months to beat 2 BC? I want to say not months, but definitely a couple of weeks maybe for me to get through it, but I only played on stream, so I don't know if there was like an aspect to it where yes? There may have been an aspect to it where I kind of could have done better had I spent more time on it, but I was only streaming 3 days a week. Dead Cells like 1 run a night. With chat integration on. Just bit my tongue. I feel like if I hopped in now, I'd be fine. Yo, V, what's going on with this build? This is the viewer's build. It's basically just Serenade and Fire Blast. Like, there really is not a reason for me to do anything but Serenade and Fire Blast. There is a Wave of Denial, which is also extremely good. It's one of my favorite legendaries, this right here. But I'm stubborn. And I want to make the extra special version of this viewer's build extra special. Oh, I don't have a shield. I was fit to parry that. Like, I was about to hit the Y button, and then something told me, I don't know if it was Buster, something told me it ain't possible. Please die. What is it doing? It was twerking on me or something. Yeah, honestly, if you see an attack coming, you could just pump the rifle. And not dodge roll. Certainly don't die that way. Only got through 3BC because dual binding electric whip and ice shards. That is a very good way to get W's. Matter of fact, I think my first no-hit on Scarecrow. Maybe Servants too, but definitely Scarecrow. My first no-hit. Oh my god, I'm trolling myself. I want to bubble it. I'm not allowed. Alright, so first thing about this build, don't try this at home. I just need the timing. This is like you're learning a fighting game, learning the combos, you just gotta get the timing down. Unlucky. How do you stay sane? I get so mad every time. I mean, to be fair, I'm streaming the game. So if I were not streaming, could the rage, the tiltometer get to a solid red? Danger red? Very possible, very possible. I don't want to believe it would. I mean, you never know. And then also, like, I have a lot of hours in the game. So a lot of my deaths... Oh my god, the lag. A lot of my deaths are wholly new. And, like, when you die to something brand new, it's actually not that bad. It's like, okay, if I were to just die to a random monster slapping me across the lip, I would be upset. But when I die because I'm trying to bubble a bird, one of the hardest enemies in the game, with a legendary fire blast, I feel like it's legal. It's okay. That is a valid death. Oh, there was a challenge rift? Really? Had to be before the shop. How close to the shop? Or, oh yeah. Yeah. Eyes are peeled today. How long have I been playing? I've been playing this game since 2018. Early access. Baguette update, I believe, was my first one. I don't think taking HP helps you here. Like, for example, oh, because your HP is higher, you took less damage. I don't think that's the case. Dying to new legendary testing. What better feeling? I actually say this all the time, so one cool thing that a lot of people like to do in other roguelites, take your Isaacs, your Slay the Spires, etc., is streaks. Like, imagine, my favorite streamer, VeeDotMe, has a 50 streak of Queen wins. And once V loses the 50 streak, he has to cosplay as the Queen herself. I wonder if I could bubble that. The laser. And it's like, okay, if I had to streak out in Dead Cells, I can guarantee you I'm doing the exact same builds every single time I see them. Innovation is dead at that point. Experimentation, bye-bye. Like, every run is gonna be Spite Sword, Face Flask, if it shows up. I miss the old V. The V that used to pick up Force Shield. the V that had damaging mutations. The only V I see now is Armadillo Pack Emergency Triage. Wait, I don't have the key. I didn't think I passed that many monsters. Yo, Blaze, good to see you. Unlucky. We got an ad pop up too. One thing I've seen people do is that, like, when an ad is popping up, then you can kind of... Oh, it's weird. It looked like I lost HP for some reason. You can pause and then wait for the ad to finish, and then you, like, ask chat, hey, chat, is the ad done yet? Hey, chat, did you buy the thing on the ad? No, V. I am not spending money on whatever the ad offered. That's fine, that's fine. I just need to know if it's over. Talking about the queen, I can't get through service to save your life. It's hard fight. Honestly, I recommend doing it on 0 BC a few times. It is in training room now, so technically you can do that. And get some practice. Where are we going? Can I do Ancient? Since the boss kind of goes all over the place. I just don't want to do Conjunct. I mean, I don't want to do Concierge. That's kind of boring to me. I think that's Ossuary too, and that's a death sentence with Serenade. Tried it in training room, but it's the 3 at the same time. Yeah, that's fair. It's not like the whole experience. Yeah, I say do it on 0 BC. At least one time. And, like, pick survival mutations just to, like, stay in the fight a lot longer. And that might be a little better. I hope it's a little better. I had to dip down to 0 BC for the servants and queen. Yeah, so I think the first time I fought the servants was live on the Steam store page for this game. And it's a great experience. I will definitely say that maybe I should keep the shield out. I would definitely say that I learned a lot, but I think I was on 4 BC. And I'm pretty sure I died. That's a legendary. That's me getting hit because I want to do the stuff. Legendary face flash, pretty cool. We'll just heal. Yeah, we'll heal. Worst case scenario, we just tainted flask. So yeah, I had that situation. When we were at PAX East, we also had to fight the servants and the queen live with a random build. And I think the build was Bladed Tonfa plus Tentacle. I will tell you right now, not my normal build in Dead Cells, 100%. But we were at the dev booth, and the devs were going to have us, like, play the game on the screen for people to watch. It was actually very exciting. But the way how it worked is you had to go through, you start at Infested Shipwreck with a random build that you cannot customize. And then when you pop out, you fight servants and then queen. And you have to do it in under 10 minutes. It was 0 BC, but I gotta tell you, playing Bladed Tonfa with Tentacle Not exactly like my best bet for beating the game in 10 minutes. Being the 2 bosses. And eventually we got a crowd. Why did I put 1 point in survival? Did I? Oh no, was it? It's probably because survival has the only mutation. And like that's kind of what I go off of when I do my points. Is like, where's the mutations? That's gotta be my main color. If nothing else has a mutation tied to it, then clearly that's the color. So yeah, we got this crowd. And I don't have a picture of it. I wish I did. But they were drumming up the fight with the audience of if V wins versus the queen and her servants in 10 minutes with the crowd watching, everyone there gets a Steam copy of Dead Cells. Including me. I needed a Steam copy of Dead Cells. Which is not cap. So... Oh, I had Staffy too, that's right. Mr. Key, thank you, thank you. Bladed Tampa, Tentacle, Staffy. So I went to Servants. Servants was probably the hardest part of the entire ordeal because my whole purpose is to not die on Servants. I feel like I'm comfortable on Queen, but Servants will probably kill me if I don't keep a watch out. So I took Emergency Triage just to spam health pots. And Cleo still almost killed me. I used every single one of my health pots to get through the Servants. At Paxies. So then when we got to Queen, I couldn't simply just fight the Queen as a normal like thing because we had little Staffy and all the build and stuff like that. I had to kind of showcase the Queen and what she does. Same thing as I would do here on this stream. Like I don't just want to go in and planning to win. I want to show people, you know, hey, there's this cool game called Dead Cells. I play this game all the time. I want you all to see this cool boss. So the Queen grabs my Staffy. Like the very first thing I do, I walk in with Staffy out. That's the leg hugger for those who don't know. And she kills it. She grabs it, wrings its little neck, and then throws it off. And I didn't stop her either. That's the bad part. I enabled it. Because I wanted people to see, oh, my Staffy, it's gone. My boy. Oh, wow, I actually pressed Fire Blast to maybe bubble that. Good thing we got the V.60 already. But we did get the win on the Queen. And every person in the crowd got a Steam copy of Dead Cells, courtesy of the devs. I have nothing to do with that because I don't want to take responsibility of people not making money that day. I did get my copies. I think we already did the giveaway for both of them. Look just like one of these. If I could like mail this out to people, I would. Obviously the code doesn't work, but hey, having like a cool little postcard for the game, maybe that's fun. I almost did survival. All right. Legendary. Legendary. Nerves of Steel with 50% bonus critical hit. That means more often than not, you don't have to shoot again. One shot's all it takes. You know what? That's actually kind of good. That door trick with the elites helped out so much, thank you. You mean when you spawn the elite on the rock and like you leave the door and then you like roll through the door? to break it and get attack of opportunity. Ow. Yeah. And I know we've been doing that one for years, but if I told you that I completely made that up, I want to say it would be false. I think, like, way back in 2018, I saw someone else do that. And it may have been coincidence. Like, I don't remember if they actively planned for that to happen. Or if they, like, walked in, saw it was elite, walked out, did, like, a biome, then went back and just rolled through. I was like, oh, snap. That's actually kind of busted. I don't know. I don't remember. Grab this and then peace out. We'll do a prediction on Conjunctivius as well. I know we haven't done a no-hit prediction in a while. I want you all to feel good about your purchase today. I want everyone walking home happy. Satisfied. Always do both. Get the money and then get, I guess, more money. I'm an ice player, so I freeze enemies. But the stun is also pretty good. Yeah, it works on your Nutcracker, too. Almost no reason not to do it except for time, I guess. No hit on legendary only. Hey, I have a Fire Blast that I have gotten hit with multiple times. And it has 100% to do with me. I'm the issue. So you could very well cash out today. You get Mundo money. I don't know, maybe you don't get hit when you're using the V.Me skin. Maybe that's not possible. Get the prediction in here. Start it up, V. I'm itching for a prediction. Alright, that's the magic sound that the prediction's up. Bleeding causes poisoning. Also doubles. That's an instant take. Really, really good. When's the legendary affix update for consoles? That's a good question. They actually just did a tweet not too long ago saying that it's back out for approvals. But remember, there's Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft all have to approve the update. And I don't know if that also counts for like Epic Game Store and stuff like that, Game Pass, etc. But it has to go through multiple toll booths. And I honestly don't know how devs do it. Like, that seems really annoying. That every time you want to update your game, it has to get toll gated by every company that makes a console, if it's out on consoles. Now you wonder, like, yo, why is my God of War not available on Xbox Game Pass? That's, you gotta do updates and you gotta get it approved by Microsoft. It's a waste of time and effort. You may as well work on God of War Ragnarok at that point. You get custom skins on mobile? That's a good question. I don't know what's possible on mobile. I would definitely say be careful searching out Dead Cells mobile just anywhere. There's a lot of copycat games out there that are not Dead Cells, but is buyable. And I don't want you to lose money because you bought Living Cells, or maybe you bought Dead Skin. I don't want to see anybody cry in my chat. Alright, this should be good. Double the Serenades, double the Pogs. We do not have a parry except our backpack. Oh, you all don't know how bad I went to bubble that. That's some good damage. And the stacks don't fall off. Kind of weird that that didn't parry. I wonder if I have to jump. That would be interesting. No. It still didn't do it. Crap. No. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. If that bullet was 1 inch higher... Can you all die, please? No Mercy definitely would have killed this stuff. Oh my god. I almost got scammed. I really didn't know how to get out of that for a second. Like, if these spikes were permanently up... Remember, we have boss rush coming in the next update, I think. If they make a conjunctivious where there are always spikes... we'd be in trouble. Big time. Is this literally the same thing? It is literally the same Fire Blast. How in the world? Yeah, imagine Conjunctivious Prime. Floor is all spikes. Walls are all spikes. Ceiling is spikes. You are only allowed to fight on these platforms. And then when the tentacle phase starts, the tentacles spawn on these. Is that legit? Would you all still play the game or no? Is that instant uninstall? Yo, welcome Retro. I think we're going up. Retro with the T120 months in the bank. Right now we have a interesting thought. The next update for Dead Cells. Remember, Dead Cells Retro, you know all about this. This game is always updating. Their next update is a planned boss rush update. So the concept is that if they do a boss rush, we only have 6 bosses in the game. Well, more than 6, but... So 3, 6, 8, we'll say 9. 9 bosses in the game. To do a boss rush of just that in a world of pantheons and stuff like that, maybe it could be a little harder. Or have like a little bit of progression to it. Where you do the regular bosses, then after that maybe do prime versions of the bosses. And then the more that you go up, the more wild the bosses get. So, I was asking chat, give me a Y in the chat if you would like to see prime bosses. Or give me an N in the chat if you're like, V, I'm all set. Please stop giving them ideas. I'm dying enough as is. Same, by the way, same. Oh, we gotta pay out chat. We also just got a no-hit on the boss. Never before seen world first no-hit. Good to see you, Retro. Thank you for bringing your community over. I do appreciate that very, very much. Excited to hopefully hop back into some wholesome verse this day. There's 10 bosses. We don't talk about boss 10. We only talk about 1 through 9. Am I doing this? I just don't want to do a golem. Like, getting a golem would be really bad. Though we could get a level 12 something or other. Maybe you do it. Alright, this is bad. Do not go to this map. right after the first boss, probably dangerous. You have pirate captains here. I want to say corrupted slime shows up here. It's kind of weird. I don't even know what spawns here. That's how bad this map is. After first boss. What mod is this? The skin? You do exclamation point VeeDotVot skin. You get all the deets. Number 1 rule, never go bank. You can go if you're busted. Like if the bank teller knows you when you walk up, if like the bank teller's day is dependent on you showing up, I would say go bank. But if you're like me and you fear everything, could be dangerous. You know what? I think I take that. Okay, let's do this. I think I need Wave of Denial for this map. And maybe my shield too. At least we got options. Why are you coming up? What is there an elite? Serenade, why are you aggroing it? That's toxic. Serenade actually trying to get me killed right now? Cursed chest, time to see anxiety meter go up. That's the V-dot tilt. Nothing has even happened yet, and the tiltometer is going up. Especially after that Serenade just now. Serenade is my pet, by the way. The sword that's following me. It attacks enemies for free with an asterisk on that. One more enemy. No gold gorger yet. Famous last words. Okay. We're fine. Rare fine. Free with an asterisk? My kind of free. Yeah, so this is a legendary version of Serenade. The latest update of Dead Cells updated all the legendaries and gave them unique affixes. Think about like Gunfire Reborn or something. Those rare exclusive inscriptions. Essentially the same concept. But the devs had to do the work of coming up with exclusive inscriptions. And I don't think they're fully finished because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't exactly work. I mean, they did the best that they could with the time that they have. And we just provide feedback whenever we see it. Quadruple damage. Please, game. Alright, it ate all my rerolls. Mimic check? Not a mimic. Alright. V, are you gonna play Gunfire with chat? Today, no. Today is going to be a basic first look at the new content. But I have Gunfire Reborn on Roguelike Draft. The draft will be with chat, if people have it. As soon as it shows up on draft. Nice, nice. Yo, Rookie, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, we haven't really done a lot of busted build hunter on stream in a while. Warm Snow is another good example of that. And I feel like Gunfire Reborn fits that mold a lot. Like, it's more so trying to make an unlosable build than just being like a what? What teams are out there? C9? Trying to be the next Shroud in Gunfire Reborn? Mimic check. That's my Mimic. That's my Mimic. Ow. Oh my god. I think the bubble just saved my life. Level 9. RoboQuest is the opposite. You don't really get to make the build at all. But how many updates deep is that game? Because if it's only really the one update, then maybe, you know, benefit of the doubt, that stuff remains to be seen. But I guess, you know, it doesn't have to be Busted Build Hunter. It could be, hey, we want randomization with FPS. Which I think is a fair thing to have in a game. Like a really high precision FPS game compared to something like Gunfire where, you know, you could have a well, no, there were laser beams in RoboQuest. Oh god. I was about to say, what's this thing doing? I didn't even realize it transformed. Okay, I think it's safe to say Wave of Denial in the biome much better than what I was doing before. Yeah, I like FPS games. I like my Apexes and my Super People and my Blackouts and all of that stuff. But I haven't really found people who like want to play those games very often. I'm sure it's about losing, right? You play a BR, you hop down into Tilted Tower or whatever, and you get Kamehameha'd by Ariana Grande. Like instantly. What are you supposed to do about that? Is that get good? So I get it, like the fun factor, maybe not the same for everybody, but I don't mind that. And I'm not being like a hipster or something. I truly don't mind loading up a BR, dying, and going next. Really, the worst part about it is if it's a long queue. If it's like Rumbleverse, 2 or 3 minutes to get back in queue and I died like first blood, I don't know if I'm playing the game. I'm not being toxic, I just don't have time to sit it out. Yo, bubble tech. It's good, but I feel like it's not that good. Oh, has that happened to you, Blaze? Did you have Dwayne Johnson roll in on the cloud, the Nimbus cloud, and kill you with Darth Vader's lightsaber? It's a game. Like, I would be lying if I said that I would not have fun playing Fortnite. I just don't play it. It's too crazy for you? I think you're fine. Honestly, so again, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I swear, every time I watch my buddies play Fortnite, I look at it and I think that there is a gold gorger that is an elite for some reason that I didn't even aggro. Alright. I look at them playing Fortnite and I'm like, yo, I could do this. Yeah, you might say, okay, do I really want to die to children? No. But, like, is it really gonna happen? Yes. You will lose to a 9-year-old. That is better. But there's some really good 9-year-olds out there, I promise you. Oh my god, why are you here? Oh, little buddy. Fortnite is fun, but the fact that it makes people say sentences like that is too goofy to tolerate. The future of gaming. Like we always say, don't kill the cringe, kill the part within you that cringes. There we go. Another Nerves of Steel, wow. Wait, this stuff's weak. Yeah, I would, if someone actually presented Fortnite to me, it was like, V, Mr. Streamer, we have a proposition for you. Can you please play our game, Fortnite, our hit game, live on stream, using the Beerus or Bulma skin, and showcase the capability of the skins? Would I say no? Not necessarily. Not long till Billie Eilish rocks on Mount Fuji. Is she not in it? You love Fortnite? Yeah, we never got to play with Alexa either. We gotta see if Alexa is doing some super people. All right. Get this and re-roll it. Epic is sponsoring streamers to play Fortnite. They are, which is like even funnier for that story. I could have done it. I had one chance to play some Fortnite on Twitch, and I didn't get the memo until super late. This is Caverns for sure. Though there's monsters on this map that are immune to fire. And there's birds. I'm gonna do it. I'm not happy about my decision, but I'm doing it. Streamer pack is probably on the way. Wait, is there any other streamer besides Ninja in Fortnite? And I guess Benji Fish? Is Benji Fish actually a streamer, or is that like just a mascot? If anyone happens to know their Fortnite. Which is fine. Like, this is a judgment-free zone. Yo, Dukester. Ow. Didn't get any of my HP back from recovery. Is Acrobatic Pack still bugged? Hyman. I don't want to say yes or no. I need further clarification. When you say bugged, are you referring to being able to shoot out my Fire Blast for free? And like infinite while running? Yep. So I will tell you the answer is yes. I don't know if I can reveal how to do it. I can tell you, you can do it with this build I have right now. If you were to copy pasta, control, click, save as copy, you would have a full value NFV utilizing this build. It doesn't even have to be legendary. It just has to be a Serenade and a Fire Blast somewhere. That is very easy to do. And I did not report it. Does Muselk stream? Never heard of that person before. Yeah, I mean, I could see myself playing some Fork Knife. I just don't want to do it alone. I feel like games like BRs are best experienced with the squad. It's like if I pull off a sick lightsaber duel against like an enemy Thanos, I want people to see that. Like, there's a big difference between, yo, I won Gulag. The other person had no idea where I was. I just walked up and shot them in the back of the head. That's fun in its own way. I'm not saying it's not. Oops. I didn't know I actually grabbed that. I just feel like a sick duel between Spider-Man and Harley Quinn. Perhaps a little more entertaining than that. Keep forgetting I don't need the dodge roll. Why is everything legendary? We're doing a viewer build that required legendary, so we made it happen. Oh my god, that just went by my foot. I did not hit that. It's not a mod. I should at least say that any person playing on the PC version of Dead Cells can do exactly what I'm doing. I just like to give the viewer like a little extra. Poison the enemy, but we don't want to lose the oil. See what we can get. Yeah, so like this right here. This is better. Even though I just got this from a Mimic, I think? I'm already selling it. And the move for a Chicago dog? Wait, isn't that a hot dog with a pickle on it? I mean, again, judgment-free zone. But I feel like if I'm going to order a hot dog from anywhere, it's gotta be a chili dog. No questions asked. Like, I could get a pickle and an Oscar Mayer wiener anywhere. I could just find those on the street. I can literally walk outside, find a pickle and a hot dog on the ground. Or in the trash can, where they belong. But are you gonna find chili? No. You're losing money by not getting that chili dog. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong if I don't fully know what the Chicagoan style is, because I'm definitely not Chicagoan. If you get a hot dog, why wouldn't you put relish and stuff on it? Because I'm getting a chili dog. See, again, same scenario. It's how easy is it to find relish? I could go to Wendy's right now and steal packets of relish from behind the counter. I mean behind the counter, from the little ketchup area. They have a plethora of the stuff. They can't give away the stuff. I don't ask what the expiration date is on that relish. But do they have chili next to the ketchup? Absolutely not. I'm surprised it still did its attack. Triple bread. Gotta take it. We'll come back to that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... To be fair, I don't know other hot dogs besides those two. I think there's like an all-American dog as well, which would just be like every condiment. Chicago style, beef, mustard, onion, pepperoni? Wait, that not pepperoni, right? Hang on, because you just changed the game a little bit. If you wrap, because I've never had this before. If you wrap a hot dog in pepperoni, that might be next level. Pepperoncini is a pepper. Oh, so like a red pepper or green pepper. We're not talking sauce. We're talking actual like vegetable. Which does sound good. I will give you credit for that. If it was a hot dog with like a roasted red pepper lining the bun, that might be legit. Hidden item on the ground near elevator. Thank you, thank you. We need all the hidden items we can get. Dang, like it's not good unless it has poison on it or fire. And I don't know if like I can just put a banana pepper. I think we have some banana peppers in the refrigerator on my Oscar Mayer wiener. If that's legit, I'll do it. We can make it fake Chicagoan style. Poser style. You're not from Chicago, you're from some other city in Illinois. Grand Rapids? Grand Rapids is Michigan. The last time you had Chicago Doll, it was slathered in mustard, couldn't enjoy it at all. Other people like got different styles of hot dogs. They were all drowned with mustard. Okay, so I have a spot near us where a buddy of mine wanted to take me, and like we did go to get hot dogs. And I was like, yo, just like I said on Twitch, if it's not a chili dog, I'm not wasting my money. So I ordered the chili dog, expecting, you know, a beef frank, meat, nacho cheese, slathered. Like it may as well be a soup at that point. But instead, it was canned beef, like the kind you would expect from a vending machine. Like if you were to go to some country that has vending machine hamburgers, it's like that consistency with mustard on it. And like I was looking at it thinking that, okay, yo, this is a chili dog. It's got like the brown, it's just bad to say, it's got the brown on it and it's got the yellow on it. That's a chili dog. But it was a scam chili dog. It was brown and yellow, but the yellow was freaking... I'm gonna take this for HP. The yellow was mustard. Like, I was about to call the cops. They're lucky it was cheap. And, I mean, it better be meat. I mean, cheap. If it's canned meat and mustard and not cheese. But I vowed I will not go back to that place again. And I'm not gonna give it a 1-star review. That's different. Like, I didn't get soured by my experience. I expected the wrong thing. Like, that's two different things. That's like the people who gave Digimon Survival a negative rating because it's a visual novel. Had they read the actual description, you would know that this is not Digimon World 5. This is Digimon meets Danganronpa. Level 11? Okay, here's our poison parry. We'll backpack that. And then we take this, I think. You could definitely get a better star, but it's like just not happening. Oh my god, again with the quadruple damage, please game. It ain't that serious. Oh my god, alright buddy, alright. Alright game. The world am I looking at right now? Get destroyed? Digimon Survive is fun? Yeah, I'm sure it's fun. It just got some bad reviews because people didn't read. Which is interesting because Digimon Survive needs a lot of reading. So yes, that is a prerequisite, is that reading is required. Okay, let's go back. I don't think we need Wave anymore. So we're back on this kick. Definitely not Queen. Scarecrow. Definitely not Scarecrow. No clue. Does Danganronpa have actual gameplay? So it does and it doesn't. And I'm gonna say, like, and please, like, don't come for me on this. I want to say it doesn't in the realm where you want to play through a specific way. And I don't think there's anyone out there who plays through the game not that way. Until you beat the game, and then you go back, and then you can do whatever you want. But, like, I think everyone's first playthrough of Danganronpa is the same. So is there gameplay? The illusion of gameplay, perhaps. You think you are doing things under your own control, but the devs have the control. Atlas has control. Atlas is Danganronpa, right? Prediction, by the way, prediction. Yo, Coach, good to see you. I can only do reading if the game is 15 years or older. Yeah, so we talk a lot about, Yo, Merlin.
1 month already.
Wait, you didn't explode. Why didn't your wormette explode? Oh, I was about to say, is it censored? Yo, welcome back for the 2nd month, Merlin. Appreciate it, appreciate it. So yeah, people make the joke about, like, gamers are just not patient to read anymore. And it's not true. There's just, like, asterisks on that as well. Like, it's not enough to just have a novel. Like, I will read stuff on my own time. But when I'm playing a game with you all, if I'm seeing a novel, I'm not reading it. Like, I'm sorry, but we have only a few hours to stream. And I can't fill it with, like, lore bombs like that. But when I'm on my own, then absolutely, I'm, like, it's right in front of the screen. Immersed. Every syllable, every punctuation mark ingrained in my brain. But can't do that live. So other games that are, I think, Soul Hackers 2. I want to say that might be a new Devil Deal, not Devil Deal, what's the name of those games? Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Summoner or whatever. Soul Survivors 2, whatever the game is called, has a lot of reading to it, and probably about 60% gameplay, 40% reading. And I feel like that's still very popular with a lot of people. It's just like you have to also want that kind of game. It's not about the reading. Like, we don't care about the reading. It's like you want that Shin Megami Tensei game. If they had a Shin Megami Tensei that was a battle royale with freaking the Jack Frost using an AK-47, only Persona people are probably still playing it. It has nothing to do with reading. It has everything to do with the game itself and the people who want to enjoy it, which is not a bad thing. Okay. Boss time. Can we get another no-hit on a boss? This is Giant. Giant, no! The hardest boss in all of Dead Cells. Yo, Top Hat. T1 8 months. Yo, Top Hat, this one's for you, buddy. This one's for you. Okay, we do not have our shield. Don't even try to parry. Okay, let's Y button. Oh my god. Look at the chunksters. Oh, it's Serenade. Once Serenade starts blapping. Oh my god. We were talking about Darth Vader in Fortnite. Same thing here, just as strong. The Force is strong with this Serenade build. And like, to be fair, this only needs one legendary Serenade. I'm using 2 because I didn't want to randomly get a Serenade to drop while legendary. You can do this today if you're playing the PC version of Dead Cells. And if you get 1 legendary Serenade. Am I skipping? I'm not skipping. We're pretty good on time. Shin Megami Tensei BR is $1 billion idea. I don't know if that's getting released outside of Japan. Like, you're gonna have to make a JP account if you want to play that one. Is the Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale out? Speaking of Battle Royales for other audiences, Final Fantasy VII is making one. That is a mobile game at that. It is out. What's the name of it? It's been out for a year, but out in only Japan or out worldwide? Choose outcome, he gets the no-hit. It's available on my phone? My phone right now? Blaze, you don't say. Hun, where's my phone? I want to play some Battle Royale featuring Yuffie? Yuffie's a character from 7, right? I was about to say Luffy, but I'm pretty sure that's the anime. Someone's played Final Fantasy VII. I promise. Just not me. Not that I have any issues with the game. I think I was playing Tony Hawk when that game came out. Yuffie is in 7? Is it Yuffie or is it Yuffie? Now I'm worried it's Yuffie. Yuffie? Why is there 2 Fs? I think it's Yuffie. You always pronounced it Yuffie? Yeah, so I'm about to open you all's eyes and brains. All at once. At the same time. I'm pretty sure it's Yuffie. Like 99% sure. Why else would there be 2 Fs? Like, if I were to look up the JP katakana of Yuffie, if there's 2 Fs in there, then we're screwed. Does this mean no one's played FF7 Intergrade? Like, they should say her name in the DLC, right? Give me a Y in the chat if you played the PlayStation 5 DLC for FF7. You might be the only person on the planet that's played that game. V doesn't believe us. I'm helping you all out. Like, you're gonna go to some kind of convention. You're gonna go to like a gamer bar. And like the prerequisite to get into gamer bar is to name at least 5 characters from FF7. If you go in and you say Yuffie, you fail. No, you won. Wait. Forget I said that. If you go in and say Yuffie, you instantly get into the bar. You go backstage too. You'll be at Comic-Con. Ask them how to pronounce Yuffie. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. This is also a good example of the Bloodthirsty's ability to double stack. Right now it's doing poison and bleed, so it should give me 2 dots of poison. If it works. Get your report button ready, everybody. I just see 2 dots of poison. I think I did. One more time for the people in the back. Yeah. So it's not even just the bleed double stack, it's also enhancing your fixes too. That's really cool. For those who have no idea what you're looking at right now, Dead Cells updated all the legendaries, kind of like a Gunfire Reborn. There's exclusive inscriptions on each legendary. This is out now on PC, still in console waiting room. Wait. Oh my god, it still got me, even with the bubble. I don't want to say the bubble's a scam. I think it's legitimate. It's just the odds of you getting like a cool playoff with the bubble might be asking for a little much. Some things V is just wrong about. I admit when I'm wrong. I said I am only trying to help you, the viewer. That's all. Anyone else getting a black screen with no noise? Definitely let me know. It looks okay on my end, but as the streamer, I can only see so much. Where in the world did Serenade go? Went all the way up to hit that thing. Yeah, streaming's hard. I say it every single night. Streaming is one of the hardest things that I've done next to mowing my lawn for the first time. And like stuff like that. Like, let's say, for example, that someone said, V, like, I can't see your screen. Is there something going on? And everyone else is just quiet at the time. They're petting Buster. You don't know. So, like, you either take the risk of troubleshooting for like the chance that it's a global issue, or you let it slide and say, yo, viewer, you're gonna have to deal. But obviously we don't want to do that. Yo, Luke, good to see you. Yo, I'm digging the 24-hour Serenade. 365 days a week. 72 weeks per year. Always available. Serenade out here hustling. Sell these. You know what that is? Serenade out here grinding 24/7. Out here chasing the bag. Serenade's not a quiet quitter like some folks are. Serenade never lost the drive to work. That's why she's not going away. No vacations for this sword. She got a little bit of a raise, 25 cents on the dollar. That's a 25% raise. I'm gonna be out of money if I give it any more. So aside from action roguelikes FPS games, what sort of genres am I into? I really like card games. I'm big into, like as far as an offline game goes, I've been playing Legends of Runeterra roguelite mode offline. You're enjoying the parries on the spinners? Yo, thank you. Here's one more for you. Courtesy of Dodge Roll. An Armadillo pack. Not broken, by the way, not broken. Xeno, why'd I get an oof? What'd I do? I'm just talking about Serenade. Serenade's popping off and not going away. That's what we like to see. Serenade's got the moon necklace on, no sleep. The hardest worker out there. You know what that's called? That's called work ethic. I don't think we need anything here. There's a tiny area over here undiscovered. You monster, what did you do with your colors? That was... So it's not just Marcus that we can blame that on. The last person who did a viewer build wanted to make the survival red. So they are the ones to blame. I apparently, according to chat, I put points into survival by mistake earlier. I think you all said I did it 2 times. So that's how you know the colors work. Do this, just to see if there's a challenge rift. Due to the streams, yo, Dragon Master, welcome. Did we get some highs in the chat for the Master of Dragons? Long before Game of Thrones came out? Can you make a no-brainer build? Like you just walk and tap the square button? I think I have one of those. I don't want to spoil it though. But I will tell you what, that is an amazing YouTube idea. And I still have to do top 3 builds, every color. Like we have to update the old one. So I can guarantee you a no thoughts, head empty build will be in there. No thinkies in any of our builds. Full monk. Can someone do the emote SM orc in the chat for me? This is a little bit of a streamer 102. Let's go in here. Ooh, just in time for the ad too. So SM orc is the emote that is synonymous with no thoughts, head empty. A lot of people use it in Hearthstone streams and stuff like that. I missed a challenge rift. Jay, I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you ever worry about typing monk in someone's chat, you can always just do SM orc. It's just as good. Let me put up the new prediction We have an ad coming up, so I'm going to take a break. This is our first break of the stream. If you have not taken a break yourself, please do so. Pet your cat. Feed the dog. Take a walk outside. Do whatever you need to chillax. But we will be back in just a moment. No, 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 no. Look at that damage. We're dead. All right, we are back. Those of you here for the first time, welcome. I'm V.Me. You could be here watching with your grandma. You could be watching with your cat, your own Buster, little brother, little sister, little anything, a little inanimate object if you want. But I'm happy that you're tuning in tonight, because right now we're doing a viewer's build. The viewer, known as Marcus in the chat, wanted us to win the game with ease. Marcus was saying, V, I know you're struggling. I know you're working hard out there. I know you want to come home after a nice, long day of work and be presented with a viewer's build. And that build gotta be popping. And I like to say that this is popping a little bit. We're gonna be utilizing double the Serenades, double the Pogs. I should not have brought them out because I think they go away. Yo, Luferi. Maybe if I do this, they'll stick.
I'm back, VE.
Yo, welcome back. 4 months. Balance Blade, soon to be a Sadist Stiletto, I think? No, a Swift Sword. One of my favorite weapons. Someone asked earlier what my favorite weapon is. Only found out about Yumi rework recently and now you love it. Oh, I still have to post that too. Crap, 30 seconds of malaise going up. We'll be fine. Pet Rock pogging out right now. You might have to cover the Pet Rock's eyes. We're about to fight this boss. No! The hardest boss in all of Dead Cells. Utilizing a legendary Fire Blast that does a bubble on breath and double the Serenades. One is going to be out permanently. The other one's going to replace my shield. That means we will not be able to parry the 3-hit combo anymore. So please remember, do not press the Y button unless you're actually swinging. Should be fine. Famous last words. We should be fine. So you're talking about a Yumi rework on League of Legends and you got hyped. I think if they reworked Yumi on League, people would rage quit. You can't touch that champ. She's already perfect. Oh my god. Time to swing. When you start swinging, it's kind of strong. Just to say that. Ooh. Amazon delivery? Like, you don't know how badly I want to bubble that stuff. I'm not gonna do it because I know the viewers' money is on the line. V, if you didn't dodge roll, guarantee you're trolling me right now. And I won't lie. Yes, if I got hit there, I am trolling. 100%. I won't deny it. But there's science to be had. Like, it's very important to know what you can bubble and what you can't. So I figure I may as well just do it in training. Legendary. Alright, now I'm gonna give you all a little heads up on this. The next no-hit prediction, there may be a little bit of experimentation, just a little bit. So that means I may possibly get hit. I'm throwing it out there now. Like, if I get hit, don't say I'm trolling. I do expect to practice a couple things. I want to see the full capability of the Fire Blast. Let's reset here. We don't need the move speed anymore. So we're going to be doing Armadillo, No Mercy, Recovery. In this circumstance, I think Serenade will actually kill things on its own. 1,000 unspent cells. Quincy, if I could give them to you right now, I would. Don't get me started on Yumi. Oh my god, the chat move. Wettest Nami, can you copy and paste what you just typed? My bad, I wanted to read that, but the chat scrolled. Okay. Ooh! It's like just throwing axes or juggling serenades on the monster. Oh, I was about to say, wait, one of them disappeared, but they're inside each other. They become one. Why is Armadillo Pack red? So they did an update, Lindu, where if you change the color of the scrolls, it actually changes the colors of the mutations. And color is purely cosmetic. It has nothing to do with the actual stat. That is not a Brutality Armadillo. It is just red. Sure. Don't get me started on Yumi. If she got reworked in League, people will rejoice. To be fair, I have a 0% win rate both as and against Yumi. And I'm a support main. Every time I play Yumi, I lose. Every time I fight against a Yumi, because I didn't ban it, I lose. Oh, we gotta do bubble tech here. Alright, give me a bomber. Oh, they aren't gonna let it slam. They aren't gonna come on and let it slam. That's toxic. I'm trying to do a bubble. Wow. You don't take it? But that's a really rare instance to have a legendary show up on one of those monsters. Interesting. The person who made them is gonna be a playable champion in a LoL card game. I play Legends of Runeterra for PvE mode. I can't do the PvP. Does your character have a custom skin? I don't remember seeing this one. You mean you don't remember seeing the V.Me skin in your game? You got some work to do. No, this is a And what the dog doing? I have that, right? I think it's still too quiet. No, I didn't add it because it's still too quiet. Okay. So yeah, this is a mod. You can see the gear above my head. The mod is what we're doing right now with the V.Me skin. That is the only mod I have enabled, is the skin. I could have done more. If you want to know more about the skin, it was actually made by a community member, Nold, in the chat. This is under !VEE skin. Gives you all the deets. No, we're fine. Rare fine. Never before seen fine in Dead Cells. Yo, I gotta try this with quadruple damage Serenades. I really feel like if you double the Serenades... What are we doing? And have double damage on them, you can just walk through the biome. You don't ever have to press square again. Someone was asking V, can I have a Smork build? No thoughts build? Double Serenade. Both double damage taken. Just don't get hit. Have I played Last Epic? No. Oh, can I bubble tech this? Oh my god, they always die before I get the bubble. I think Last Epic came out around the time where... I think this is a different game. There was a game where you play to defend a town. It's like a 2D pixel... Might be a roguelite. But it's a tactics game where you summon people and defend the center of town from zombies. And it's actually like really, really good. Do Serenades refresh themselves? The Legendary Serenade has no refresh at all. It literally has no timer on it. Rip money? My money folded, apparently. Last spell, yeah. I think last spell may have come out around that time. Unless I'm thinking of a third game. To which I did not play last epic. Which also means I did not play either game, because I didn't play last spell either. Which is my fault. But if you're telling me that last epic or lost epic is a game to look out for, thank you for that, thank you. It's just unfair. Like, what's a monster to do? When you see the dead guy rolling in with freaking double swords, looking like a mix between Aurelia and who else has floating swords? Fate Stay Night? That you just start running. There's nothing you can do. You may as well just call it quits. FF. We're outmatched, outclassed, outsmarted. Send me. Nice, thank you, Serenades, for aggroing the birds for me and getting me hit. I didn't want to necessarily fight them up there. I was gonna cheese it. It's messed up. Do I spend the money? Wait, what in the world is this? There's like a tiny area back here. Nothing to it. Do I play gacha games? So, the guy that invades streams, welcome, welcome, first off, happy to have you here. I could play Genshin Impact right now. We were told, V, never ever play Genshin Impact unless they're paying you. I don't want to reveal too much, but like it's on the table. Outside of that, the only other thing I've done was another sponsored look at Tower of Fantasy. Outside of that, I have not played a single other gacha game. And even then, my own wife was telling me, V, don't play Tower of Fantasy unless they're paying you. As like, fine. And it happened. It was like it was a miracle, a Christmas miracle in July. You get to play your favorite weeb game, and you get a little bit of something on the side. Sorry, I keep pausing because I'm debating if I need to swap anything out, but I know I don't. Alright, let's peace out. We've been here long enough, I think. Yeah, Slimy, I was gonna message you. You specifically, I was gonna say, Slimy, look at this. Stream Genshin Impact. Do I have permission now? The answer, V, is no. You do not have permission to play Genshin Impact. You never have. I'll sell this. If I hear Fate go, that's how I know someone's in deep. We said so funny, sorry. Me and Airless saw a Fate Stay Night character, maybe Saber, on someone's bumper in the parking lot. And we said the exact same thing. If you have a bumper sticker of any Fate Stay character, then you're in deep. Unretrievable at that point. By the way, where can I get one? True story, by the way, true story. Predictions up. As I said, I have to experiment here, and I apologize if I get hit. It doesn't matter if I get the no-hit or not. As far as I'm concerned, my job is done. We were talking about quiet quitting earlier. V, go the distance to get the no-hit on the boss. I'm not doing all that. I'm doing my job, and I'm clocking out right here. By the way, after this run, we're gonna be doing Gunfire Reborn, first look of the DLC, just released today. Found a full-blown anime card in the wild. Now, I always wonder, like, are those stickers just from, like, FYE, just from a store in the mall, and they just took every sticker down, got up to the register with, like, a stack, and they're asking, what are you doing with those? It's like, nah, don't worry about what I'm doing. Just ring me up. Or do they actually, like, go out and find their own anime stickers? Like, they go to anime cons? Do they go on Amazon? Maybe Etsy? Actually, yeah, forget Amazon. No offense, Amazon, if you're listening. Etsy and conventions. Yeah, but I don't want to believe that they're just on anime Amazon. I feel like, and not to be a gatekeeper, if you want to get your anime stickers from Amazon, that's perfectly fine to do. I just always wonder how deep they are. Are they going to the anime convention, paying a nice individual who has a booth that's supporting the community, and then getting their stickers? Or go to their Etsy, going to the shop, maybe they're a patron. Patreon users getting their favorite anime stickers monthly via Patreon. I'd rather see that than just be on an Amazon Andy, which is fine. Again, no judge-free zone. Judge-free zone. All right, we're in here. Boss time, boss scenario. Remember, this is spoiler content. If you do not want to see the hardest boss in all of Dead Cells, I know we said that multiple times earlier. Don't worry about that. Now's the time to back out. As a reminder, we will be going into Gunfire Reborn after this. Someone was asking, how is the game? We will find out for sure once we get out of this. But without further ado, get in here. This is a viewer build a viewer. Wanted to see Wave of Denial, which, to be very fair, Wave of Denial extremely powerful in this fight. I decided to not run that. Might be my own undoing. We have bubble technology. What that is Fire Blast. Wait, why is Porcupack not working? I mean, Armadillo Pack. There we go. Get some swings. Yo, what you chugging? I want some. I'm thirsty. Start swinging. Ooh, what you drinking? I want the blue stuff. I want that blue drink. Bubble tech. Okay, so we got a block. Wait, I'm not in range? Bubble tech. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That was supposed to be the square. Okay, not gonna lie, bubbling the fire tornado, extremely cool. Oh, here we go. This is the most important one. Okay, I got scared. All right, so we got it off. I'm satisfied. Give me that. No! I hate that. It's like a 50-50 chance where you chug and it just so happens to do the down slam. And you cannot get out of it if you chugged at a certain point. You just have to eat the hit and it does your entire HP bar and damage. I should have just bubbled it, I guess. Without weird nothing, I'm sure he said. Hey, I mean, I told you. Don't ask me after this run, V, did you troll us because you got hit? I absolutely did not. There was real experimentation in there. Susie's out there somewhere. I know she's out there. She's looking for the best legendary Fire Blast combinations. Serenade. Wave of Denial. Once you get to the bosses, you can do the bubble tech. Dodge all of the attacks. We're gonna show you one more fight. Hand of the King, utilizing bubble tech. Let's pay out the chat first, because what I need from you all, I need you all to give me a rating for the Fire Blast. Okay, we got messed up. But I don't want you to rate it just yet. I want you to actually see the bubble on Hand of the King. I think this is probably the most impressive fight. Like, I would say Spoiler was pretty impressive, right? Can I get a Y in the chat if you were impressed by the bubble tech on Spoiler Boss? Or N in the chat if V, that is the most dangerous thing you have ever showed me. Please don't show me again. Why are you writing? Why are you typing in? It's messed up. How's it going? It's actually going pretty well. Thank you, Great Jay. It's messed up. Alright. Bubble tech. We can dodge a lot of attacks. Okay, I got scared. Okay, maybe let's reset it. Maybe a little bit too much gusto on that one. Calm it down, think about the blockets, and we're fine. Now it's an N. Alright, buddy. I swear, copium, it works. I promise you it works. Someone was asking who's Susie. Susie's the one who wants to know if this works or not. I don't do this kind of experimentation if Susie's not around. Oh, please. Oh, there it is. Right, I should have pumped it. Oh, see? 5 things I wish I knew. Dead Cells edition. How to beat Hand of the King at his own game. Bubble. You gotta pump the bubble a little bit. Ow. Okay, here we go. I can't bubble that. Okay, I don't think that counts. I mean, I have 4 times the damage. I'm getting more ends by the minute. Alright, I promise you it works. If you still need your no-hit in Dead Cells, maybe don't count on that. But you can see the concept, right? Like, you're looking at that and you're saying, oh, V, I see you. I hear you. I'll take that home, digest it a little bit, and then I'll get back to you. That's fine. Don't give me an answer right now. Let's go ahead and rate that build. This is the whole build. The Serenade, the Fire Blast, all of it combined together. We always like to rate the builds. How do I do that? We make a poll. A new poll. Rate the build. 10 out of 10? I assume no one will go under 6. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you think this build is worse than a 6 out of 10, definitely let me know. Okay, so the poll's up. Cast your vote, people. Cast your vote. In the meantime, we're checking out first a new release, Gunfire DLC. Change the game, change the title. Again, big thanks to everyone tuning in for the Dead Cells segment. Always appreciate you all sticking around for game 2 in this segment. When is Into the Benchaku coming to console? Unfortunately, it's under approval with console. So it's out there. They have it. They being Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. It just needs to get approved. And like, you can't rush that, I guess. You're at the mercy of the consoles.